The Secret of the Sea. Chapter 1. A Secret Kingdom.
Oliver, you laggard! Catch me if you can!
I'm faster than you. Don't even try, you can't get away.
Grab them by the tail and off we go, like this! Look! Whee!
Oi! No cheating, Lily!
The seasters, Oliver and Lily, were playing with dolphins. The hot sun was blazing down on the water and gentle waves rippled across its surface. The tail fins of the seasters glistened in the watery columns of light. The dolphins were competing with one another amongst the waves, leaping out of the water and making gleeful clicking noises. It was safe to swim around with them so close to the surface. Nobody could tell the seasters apart in the pod of dolphins. No human could ever see them. Such were the king's orders, and everyone followed them without exception.
Land ahoy! We need to turn back.
Wait, I see some movement on the beach.
You always want to go closer. Someone might spot us.
Let's be careful. No one can tell us apart from the dolphins.
The seasters dove deeper underwater and swam closer to shore. Oliver liked human children very much. They were often gathering colourful shells and building sandcastles on the beach. He rejoiced every time he noticed the children picking up rubbish. He often left out beautiful shells for the children to discover so they could hear the murmur of the sea when they pressed the shells to their ears. The waves lapped gently around the children's ankles as they played in the foaming water.
Look! Someone is swimming on the seabed.
It's Gaspard looking for food again.
A turtle crawled around on the seafloor, searching for food amongst the rubbish there. He was upset. There were sharp bits of metal amongst the rubbish. Sea creatures often hurt themselves at such things. He grumbled to himself, immersed in his task of picking scraps of food from amongst the rubbish.
They're throwing all this rubbish into the sea. Those dirt bags. The whole seabed is full of all kinds of useless waste. How can I even find a bite to eat when everything is covered up? Oh, a croissant. Quite good for an appetizer. If only I could find another little bite of something.
Lili and Oliver greeted Gaspard and headed closer to the beach. They swam under the breakwater and observed the children from their spot. The bright voice of a child rang out from above, and the seasters saw a flash of small hands coming through the water, reaching for Oliver. Oh dear, they had been seen. Oliver had swum too close to the surface, and as the sun hit his tail fin, the child climbing atop the breakwater had spotted him. In a flash, Oliver and Lily dove and disappeared into the depths.
Fish! I want to play with the fish!
Get away out of the water. There's nothing there. The fish are sleeping, and you should soon be too.
It's a big warm fish! Come here, fishy!
The mother picked up the boy and placed him in the stroller, and they headed towards the beach. For a long time, the boy kept peeking out of his stroller, tried to catch even just a small glimpse of Oliver, whom he knew was real.
Fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy.
By now, Oliver and Lili were already further out to sea than any eye could see. They had swum out, riding a current that would take them close to their home reef. The rays of sunlight no longer reached the seasters as they swam on their way through the deep blue water. Little by little, the current grew weaker, and flickering lights could be made out amongst the water plants. A colourful reef opened out in front of them, the kingdom of the Sea King. It was a secret refuge where the seasters could tend to their important task, about which the earthlings hadn't a clue.